So, hello everyone here, time for Ōsama Game, episode 2, that would be fun, yeah, more King's Game, no, it's King's Ranking, King's Game being the worst anime ever in history, King's Ranking though, it's more of a, you know, I don't really know, right, episode 1 is interesting, it is like, what is it, is it a drama, is it a comedy, it's probably drama, it has a little made of a beast field over it, but I'm just like, this feels like it's gonna be a very brutal anime when it gets into the storyline, it's kind of weird, I guess it's drama, it's, the thing that he was so kind of pathetic in the beginning, right? But then he actually is badass in the end. I felt that's the shoehorn, but I mean, sure. So I guess he's gonna go out like his father and defeat people and become the king or something. It's, yeah, an anime where you're like, I guess I have to see more because I don't understand what's happening really. It's more like, I understand, you know, I guess what's practically is happening, right? I'm just not understanding where, like, where are we gonna go with the story, or like what is the theme, or what is the genre, kind of, yeah, that I'm just like, it feels like kind of everything, and so on, right? So interesting anime, definitely is one of the more special animes this year. Old Taxi maybe comparable, maybe. Now Old Taxi is kind of different. I mean, yeah, but they're different in their own ways, right? Maybe Old Taxi is different. But anyway, let's watch episode 2. So 3, 2, 1, and go. It's a fight here, and of course the brother, his half giant brother, which is bigger than him. Yeah, I admit I don't like that. That I don't understand at all. Why is he giant? He has 2 giant parents, and his brother is half giant, but he's twice big as him. I'll make it. But anyway, his brother, of course, is voiced by which is the voice actor of Eren and so on. But especially, because I can't hear what is the voice actor. I was like, I didn't hear Eren in him. No. What I heard was Pina from Beastars. I was like, oh, it's Pina. So I was like, he's a very fabulous. I was like, oh yeah, he's like the yaoi. He's like the kind of yaoi fabulous goat guy in Beastars. That's what the voice his brother is having. That's the voice that his brother has. Yeah, exactly. He also does melodies, right? The 7 Deadly Sins, also kind of a little more, you know, a little more playful. It's like, oh yeah, look some Diane or Pies and so on. Yeah, he also does a little more joking stuff, right? But especially Pina, that's hitting on the main character and so on. I don't want to spoil Beast is 2, so the second season. But I don't know. Yeah, Pina is kind of yaoi. He kind of. There's like one scene in Beastars when he kinda, it's him and Lugasi and doing kind of weird mouth finger thing. It's like, suck my finger. It's like a weird scene, and yeah, it's but you know, there's a lot of yaoi undertones in Beastars, if anything. Yeah, with like the senpai, and yeah, it's a lot of yaoi in that anime, so it's doesn't surprise. But that's basically what I hear. Every time I hear about the talking in this anime, I'm thinking of the yaoi goat. Yeah, that's what I'm envisioning, and I'm like, yeah, it's like the yaoi goat. That's what I'm in my head. I'm like, you know, this like reminds me of that yaoi goat. like honestly, I'm just like, oh, it reminds me of that guy. Yeah, you know, you remember that the goat that was really into it. Yeah, like, oh god. Oh, it's like a scene with his fingers in, and it's like, oh man, yeah, PTSD in Beastars here. Oh, it's so weird. Season 2 is way more etchy than 1 to. Yeah, they have the stripper scene, and Season 2 is so more etchy. That anime is. I love Beastars, a great anime, but yeah, Season 2 is way more fan service and etchy. But anyway, here we go. Yeah, the episode starts. Yeah, I had like a recap and opening, so this is kind of what it starts, right? So I could talk my Beastar. Oh, yeah, they did mention that his family was killed, right? Like the shadow people. Yeah, so they. Oh, happy start of episode here. His mom maybe? Yeah. Skip with little baby shadow. His name is Kage, right? His name is Shadow, yeah. Little baby Kage. This his mom, of course. You have little eyelashes. Yeah, he has a little horse toy there. Tarzan! So no wonder he hates people then, and because yeah, they killed his mom and so on, right? But it's weird that the assassin guy called them like a clan. They seem to be more like another race, right? I guess they're oppies, I guess, they're in a weird way. Yeah, but I guess because he called them like a clan, But it feels more like they are an actual race of like shadow people, right? They're not actually like they are not human. Oh, he got some kind of, I guess, holy magic. Yeah, of course, because of white holy magic, I guess, right? It kind of blinds them. Interesting. Well, so another king, I think, though. I was thinking it would be another king, not, you know, not another country, I mean. I guess they have all the shadow people on there. Yeah, the little Kage here. Baby Kage. Man. Yeah, I feel a brutal little Bambi episode here. Immediately kill the Kage's mom here and... Well... Yeah, I guess mom is gonna die here. Yeah, I know she can die though, I guess, but... Man, yeah, they did censor that. You hear a lot of slashing now, so they did censor mom getting slashed up though. They did censor, I guess, mom getting sliced in pieces there, but... Oh, so is it the daughter maybe of the king? The countess? Well, he's probably hiding in her... She's probably saved him, of course, because she's like a little weirdo, right? So she's like, Taki-chan! Yeah, of course! So he's saved by the little princess, or the countess girl, whatever she is, but yeah, you know, whatever. The royal girl, whatever, the little Ōsama. Yeah, the little princess girl, whatever her royal lineage is. That's her butler, I guess. Oh yeah, there's mom, of course. Yeah, so I mean, you know, it's a small little girl there, yeah, pretending to... I feel he kind of probably knows Lord Geslan there, but he's like, he probably can't fight the little princess girl, right? You know, yeah, probably can't arrest her, right? Like she's like daughter of the king or something, yeah, I can't really like go after her, right? And obviously the butler is, it's like, yeah. Exactly, so I can escape. Also the butler got it. Yeah, that was a good goosebump end, that was good, yeah. A sad start in little... Well, maybe she's... this is the flashback, maybe she's like a teenager now. Yeah, I could see her... Maybe she's a love interest for Boji. Yeah, I don't know, yeah, sad start there, but I could see her coming back, right? Because this is probably a few years ago, right? If he's kinda... yeah, he started with a super sad Kage start here. And I guess... I don't know, I guess it's gonna come back to the fight later on here. This is probably how he finds the country we're in right now, right? Yeah. So he's the last shadow. Perhaps he's the last shadow of his people. Might be all the shadows against other countries, but... Yeah, I guess potentially there could be more shadows, right? Oh man, they're gonna keep putting on the water mill. Mom, niggas are present. Oh yeah, the horse, of course. Yatta, mommy! Yeah, Kachan! Yeah, I'm gonna bring in... Okay. Can't trade, just wanted the horse. Yeah. Right, he's gonna be you're gonna start stealing stuff now, right? We see him all of course being a thief, right? So man, it's gonna be a better thief, I guess, later. Okay, random old man stops him. Yeah, not a very good thief here. Oh man. And just throw him in the alleyway? I guess. Man. They lost his horse too. Oh, okay, I guess someone fits him like a a rotten fish kind of thing. This guy feels like a criminal. Also, like, yeah. He's gonna work with him now. He's gonna force him to work with him on something stupid. Yeah, this man's gonna get that Oliver Twist backstory, you know. Yeah, you're gonna be in my little. Huh. Yeah. Oh man. Man, Kage's life story is horrible. Fucking horrible life story. Yeah, so here now we're gonna use his powers to be a criminal here. So he gives him that, yeah, the classic, you know, Oliver, kind of push him into the typical Charles Dickens story here. Forcing the young orphans to become a criminal. Man, that's a lot of money though. Yeah, so, well, maybe now his adoptive father, maybe he's happy now. It would be nicer to him after he's successfully, yeah. Yeah, I guess he's gonna be like, yeah, this makes daddy happy, right? So I'm gonna keep stealing. But like, well, yeah, you get 1 gold coin. I mean, I stole like 50, but yeah, you get 1. Woo, you know. I don't know why he doesn't. I don't know why he needs him for though. If he, I guess it's just because he needs. Yeah, he's alone, right? I mean, obviously he could have stolen the money by himself and ignore him, right? But yeah, the poor kid just wants to have, you know, a father, right? Of course. It's probably a bounty on him, right? It's probably like a bounty on. Man, this is a sad story. But I mean, I'm gonna guess his evil adoptive father here kind of guy probably found a bounty. Right? He probably that shit was probably a bounty on him. We're gonna sell him out to that whatever his name was, Lord Gislav, whatever, you know, the bad guy name was. Oh yeah. But yeah, Mom was clear like, yes, we're assassins, but you're good assassins, right? Like assassin yesterday, yeah, we only do good stuff, we only kill bad people. Of course, for Mom it's very important to be like, yeah, we don't kill, you know, innocent people, right? We only kill the bad people, right? We're good people. Gotta respect the. Oh, is this back again before they kill Mom? Those guys look like robots or something. Yeah, they look like some undead. Oh, yeah. This anime is so weird it draws. You're like, is it supposed to be a mask? I guess it's a mask. Or is his face? But I think it's a mask. Yeah, but he of course sold them outright. This is really short-sighted though, because wasn't he stealing more money for him? That guy seems like a really bad business guy, because wasn't he stealing more money than they paid for finding him? So I don't know about that deal, man. Oh, let's go back to him again. Oh, come on, man, he sold you out. Yeah, come on, Kage, don't go back to him. He tried to sell you out. Oh my god. Oh, he's so lonely. Goes back to him again. Come on. This is one abusive relationship. He sold you to the evil government. Don't go back to him. Oh my god. This poor kid. So desperate for affection. Yeah, oh, it's already doors now, man. Man. You gotta find some better father than this guy. Oh, he gets stabbed. Yes, he's like trying to save his evil dad. He's losing his second parent here. Yeah, he's like, no, dad too. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know if I'm sad about this guy dying, but I'm sad for Kage, right? Losing his father, kinda ish. Yeah, I guess it's weird being a little... He's like flat as a... He has this weird perspective, right? But he's like a bug, yeah. Like, he's seeing people from this weird, like they're stepping on him. Because it's raining, because it's anime, so it's gonna be... Man, this sad backstory is sad, man. It feels completely out of nowhere, though, because this episode started with Boji's backstory. And now he's like, oh, yeah, this guy has a bad life. Yeah, it's... But obviously he's gonna befriend the main character. I mean, they're both, you know, they're a duo, right? They're gonna be best friends, right? So he's gonna find a new bestie, right? To eventually with their clothes. Yeah, so now he's become, you know, darkened in his heart there. Yeah, now here we go, meeting his best friend. Yeah. It's no wonder this guy is such a, you know, nasty people. It's no wonder that Kage is such a, you know, that Kage here is a mean guy, right? Because of course his life is freaking horrible, the poor guy. But here we go. So he's gonna fight Pina, the goat. Silence är over. Holy shit, men det är bättre så här. Yeah, so he owns him. Man, Pina can't fight. Yeah, that's right, yeah. But I think he's gonna trigger him now, right? So obviously his brother is evil. He's gonna probably be triggered and just keep pouncing, right? I think he's gonna go trigger and just go crazy. Yeah, like here we go. He's gonna get all triggered, right? Look at him. He's clearly a very spoiled brat princess. Yeah, owned again. No, he's like, owned. Yeah, owned. Yeah. I love owned. Yeah, it's like... But yeah, Boji is very good at evading. It's like Uruma-kun, it's very good at evading at least. But I'm going to lose, I've done it 10 times! He lost like 10 times already, it's like poking him. Yeah, but if Boji had a real weapon, he would be dead like 10 times. This feels like really... What's the rules here, man? What's the rules? If it was a real sword, he would have cut him like 50 times by now. If it would be like, you know, book, he would have died so many times. Yeah, he would have died deer and deer. I mean, eat him in his head, right? He obviously would have been dead if it was like a real... It's a dagger poking him with. Well, powerless. If you give him a real sword, it would kill him. It's really weird, man. I mean, you can't let the kids fight with real swords, right? So... Yeah, I understand how he's not winning this thing. What are the rules here? Isn't it if you hit the guy with a sword, you win? Yeah, what did he say, Dumas? What? Not give him a real sword? No? He's actually hurt him, block. What did he tell him? God damn it. Yeah, no bowling is only. What did he tell him? He's a loser? I don't know, let him win something? Your brother is a weakling, emotionally unstable. I don't know, man. It's... I feel if he told him that his brother is, you know, a pathetic loser. I don't know, man. I'm not like... Sign language is different per country too. I don't know. I was so... it was too quick there, man. Well, maybe Shadow's gonna save him. Yeah, I feel Kage is gonna be like, no! That's my new best friend! Yeah, exactly. It's gonna trigger his PTSD here. Oh, man. Exactly. It's gonna trigger his best friend. When you saw that backstory, it was like... But man, this guy's a horrible teacher. Or maybe unless he was teaching him to be like, well, you need to learn how to fight, boy, for real, you know, like, yeah, stop being such a... Yeah, like... Yeah, what's happening here? I don't know what he was to teach him! He's like, you better fight, what? Yeah, you're fucking dirty. So he's like Pina. I can only hear yaoi goat when I hear him speak. He only sounds like that. Sometimes I hear Eren, maybe it's Melodious, but no, it's yaoi goat. Yeah, exactly. You have to actually hit him hard, right? Yes, as I predicted! That's his brother is such a douchebag! It's such a douchebag, yeah! He's like, as I predicted! It's like, oh my god, it's such a douche! Man, he really beat him up though, because he's like, whoa, okay, he's a mummy now? I mean, yeah, he did punch him like all over the place. Well, I mean, can't you give him a dagger or something? It's not a really weird thing to say. Yeah, definitely. But that is kind of weird. I'm a little bit like... Really though? No, I'm just like, is that really how it is though? I mean, you know... You know, is that really how it would work? I'm just questioning the thing because could you just have a weapon that's like you can stab someone with it? Like give him a dagger, like a long dagger or something. Give him one of those, what's it called? The mercy killing daggers. The very long, tall one. You can poke someone's heart with that. You could easily assassinate any of that. If you can evade them, you know, it's like saying that you can't be a fighter if you only have agility stats. You can definitely be a fighter with, you know, pure agility, right? You can just avoid them and stab them in the neck or something. But anyway, yeah, of course poor Boji is struggling because he can't lift his sword, right? He's very physically weak. But it's very agile though. He might be an assassin. So pair up with KAGE, right? Let's become assassins. Yeah, so the poor kid, of course. He's the tiniest giant, so he can't... yeah, he can't lift a metal sword, right? Man, KAGE's backstory, man, it was just... Man, this anime episode 2 here is a million times better than episode 1 though. Episode 1 was like whatever compared to this thing. Here's actually... Here I feel, you know, really emotional. This should... I don't know, should it be episode 1? I don't know, but no, I feel I really love these characters. When episode 1 it was like, yeah, it's a prologue, yeah, now I like, no, this is a freaking shit, man. But yeah... this is sad, man. But maybe KAGE teach some assassin skills. Yeah, here we go. I wanna be your nakama. Let's be friends. Yeah. And the Boji's crying too. Man, this episode is freaking horrible. This is the Waterberg episode here. Oh my god, I feel like goosebump half the episode. Oh my god, that was a good. Well, yeah, KAGE's backstory was terrible. His mom died, his whole family got killed, right? And then he had this really abusive stepdad, adoptive father, that also got killed. So he lost like double parents, even though the second guy wasn't a parent much, but he also died, yeah. But not Boji though, he gotta save his best friend, right? His nakama. Gonna get in there. And that was horrible, man. Well, yeah, it's because they are best friends in the ending, right? Yeah, they're hugging in the ending here, so. Yeah, the ending is adorable now. I see they're hugging her and it's like, yeah. Sliding on the grass and they're like, yeah. Oh man, yeah, the ending is exactly, the ending is adorable now. They're like, yeah, look at the stars. Now look at the different. Oh, that episode was really good. It was sad like hell though, but that episode was... Like episode 1 I felt like, it's kinda something. But, you know, this episode was like amazing. Yeah, this episode, 10 out of 10 episode. Like, this is so much better than episode 1, honestly. But like this scene here, They're lying here in the end. Oh, it's just adorable now then. Seeing them like, yeah! Let's go on an adventure, best friend. Yeah, oh. Yeah, I heard this anime is gonna be dark, right? I can imagine it's gonna be so much dark. Like, just... I mean, KAGE's backstory was really dark. It was dark. Like, it was a sad backstory, so... you know, I can just imagine that it's gonna be even darker, you know, when you get into it, right? But yeah, this little horse thing too we had, the little wooden horse. Oh man, and he's like trying to bribe, I don't know, bribe everyone, and trade the little horse. Oh man, little baby KAGE, man. Oh, baby KAGE. Oh, that was horrible. So mom dies, of course, family dies. That little girl, the Ōsama, she definitely has to come back later, right? This episode didn't tell us exactly the time frame. It didn't say how many years it's been since he escaped this, that his family was killed, right? Yeah, the episode hasn't like specifically explained that, but the little girl is like a freaking hero there. She has to come back later, right? Doing that screaming noise and so on to, you know, yeah, save him there. Remind me of Roshinante, yeah. She's the Roshinante of the anime. I feel her now, man. She's doing that, pretend that he's crying, gotta keep the crying faked out, right? So, this little girl, little heroine here, she has to come back later. I mean, assuming this is when he's a baby, roughly than that, right? This girl could be, you know, a teenager or maybe a young adult, right? So, depending how many years it's been. She certainly is gonna be some kind of, I'm calling it here, a love interest for Boji. No, but come on, this girl she has to come back later, and she's obviously a very nice person. I'm sure she's gonna team up with them. She's probably I'm thinking, you know, adventure here. She's gonna be the party member. Come on, this girl, she better be a party member later now when Boji and Shadow meets her. Right, this is like 10+ years ago, right? So now she's like, you know, ready to party with him, right? She's gonna be like an adventure girl. Come on, gonna pick her up and join the adventure party. But man, maybe the saddest scene. This episode was horrible, man. This is so sad. But honestly, the saddest scene, I think, is this scene. When I think about it, man, this scene. Oh man, this scene. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, next second here. This scene when he grabs the, you know, evil dad's hand, right? The next second here. Yeah, nah, press the button. Yeah, I hear this. This scene, yeah. I mean, obviously the door was the frame before, but yeah, this thing here, when he, yeah, this is. I think it was the saddest scene because it feels like he's so, you know, he's so missing the affection, right? He's so sad that his mom died that he's just like trying to bond with anyone. So even he obviously understands this guy is super evil. And just mistreats him, right? And he's usually make a slave. He's like, oh, yeah, he's like, you know, he's trying to like, I gotta. So yeah, this scene here when he's just so emotionally, I don't know, not devastated, but he's emotionally destroyed, right? And he's trying to bond with anyone, and this guy's like beating him up and shit, right? Taking all his money or whatever, but then he, falls asleep and he's like touching his finger when he's sleeping. Oh, I think this was probably the saddest scene, honestly. More than the mom scene dying. No, because this just shows how incredibly, you know, broken he is. That this is like worth it for him, right? Serving this evil guy. Definitely horrible episode in that sense. You get what I mean. That was a very heavy episode, the heaviest episode 2 ever. Incredibly heavy. The guy was an idiot though. He was like a complete moron. Let's be fair though, that guy was like a complete moron and an a-hole, but what an idiot. Like, seriously, it was incredibly stupid that he sold them out though. Almost like a plot hole how stupid that was. I have to say that though, that was just insanely asinine action of him though. So, because I mean, yeah, honestly, that if I have something I have to say for nitpicky, this is just so stupid. So, okay, the little shadow guy, he's bringing you like a chest of gold every day, or coins or whatever, right? Like 1,000 coins. You sell him for like 50 coins? He sold it for 30 silver coins, right? But the guy was bringing you like 1,000,000 coins every day. So why would you sell him for 30 silver coins? It's a horrible trade-off. It was much better having him as your slave. He was incredibly, good for your business, right? Yeah, like it's that made no sense. I don't understand why I sold him off for so little money. If they paid him a lot more money, with one thing, but they paid him less money than he was making when he was trying to stab them or whatever. So I don't know. That didn't make much sense. That did not make much sense that he sold them off for little money. Yeah, 30 silver coins, not nearly enough. But anyway, so yeah, Kage's backstory, really sad. Really sad. The record explains why he is, why he wants to see Boji win, right, and so on. And then we see, of course, Boji fighting his evil brother, that's the spoiled douchebag brat ever. I wonder if his brother's gonna be very relevant. I hope not. I think he's gonna be a douchebag, in the beginning. I feel his brother, I'm just gonna guess, but I don't feel his brother is gonna matter that much when the storyline goes on. After he I feel he's gonna have to leave the castle eventually, right, and go out on an adventure. That might happen even next episode. And of course, team up with the cute little girl, right, that saved Kage when they were kids. But anyway, so I feel when he kind of leaves this castle, which I'm assuming he's gonna do, right, he's gonna have to go out and be a king, right, doing adventure stuff. I wonder if his brother is to be relevant. I feel his brother is just the first antagonist. He's the annoying douchebag, spoiled brat, right? But then when he leaves this castle city or whatever, I feel the brother probably won't pop in every now and then. He might be like a Gary Oak kind of character, where he, meets his brother every now and then, right? On the adventure, he kind of pops up every 10th episode. I don't know, yeah, maybe. I'm just gonna guess the brother is only relevant now in the very early here in the premise. He's the first antagonist, right? And of course the issue is that Boji can't hold a real weapon. But that master, Domas though, that douchebag, man. I feel the whole thing here, I think it's very cheap though for Boji, right? As in the reaction part, he can just pick up a weapon that you can kill someone with, Like if it was a real weapon, sure, you can't lift a sword, and Domas knows that. It's like, yeah, you can evade, but like, you can't hit him. It's too little force in your wood weapon. But honestly, it didn't make any sense. Like he can't pick up like a freaking great sword or whatever. But I don't have one of those at home. But I remember I can find it on the internet here. I'm thinking of the Mercy Killer. Let me see if I can find it. It's an old French sword I'm thinking in the middle of. Let's see if I can find it. I had this. Mr. I can't pronounce the word. See, I can't pronounce the word. They sometimes called, it's French for mercy. They call it the Mercy Killer sword. That's where I'm from. Miséricorde. It's like the Miséricorde, whatever, how it's pronounced in French. It's the Mercy Killer sword. Here it is, I can show you what I'm thinking of. It's called Mercy Killer sword. And this is where I'm from. In translate Swedish, but yeah. It's a French weapon primarily. It looks like this, right? So this is a Mercy Killer sword or dagger. So basically, it's like a super long. It's like long as a sword, so it's like a meter long at this, right? But it's very, very tiny. But it actually has like a really good thrust. So basically, what you do is that you just you thrust them into the heart with a line, and you just puncture them. Yeah, it's like a thrust weapon, and you just puncture them. It's a great assassin weapon, right? You kind of grab behind them, and just punch them, right? So you can't fence with it, right? Because it has like no weight to it. In that sense, if you go like this, right, it's gonna break against like a normal sword. But if you go up behind someone, you stab them, right, like an assassin weapon, then it's very good. So it's mostly an assassin weapon, but they actually have also used in the medieval war, because what you could do is that when you have these knights, right, coming in the knight armor or so on, they have these different areas in the body, like between the arm, between the stomach and so on, right, and so on. And those body parts, you can't be protected because you need to be able to move your arms, right. there's a little holes basically, right, in your armor. So you take this sword and you kind of stab them in the wall. You have so some of the knights, because you could carry more than one weapon, right? So some knights would carry like a great sword and so on. They would also carry this thing. So you picked up, you stabbed the guy in his, in through the in the shoulder or in the stomach, like between the leg and the like around the stomach and so on. And then you would of course kill them with your great sword or whatever. And you can also stab them in your face, right? They have helmet, right? Because you stab them in the eyes or whatever. So it's like kind of good to just kind of thrust them in their face, right? So yeah, it's like an anti-armor weapon, right? And piercing weapon, so very good against slow armor opponents and good for assassinations. But anyway, I mean that Boji could, he would give it something like this, right? It's much easier weight-wise than a normal sword, but because he's very, very agile, he could obviously kind of go behind you or, avoid and then just, stab you in the heart, right? So I feel a little bit like, I don't see why he would be limited to, having to be forced to use a heavy weapon, yeah. Sure, it's more like royal and king-like to use a greatsword or whatever, but there's no need for that in actual warfare. So he's trained as a douchebag. But you have to use full force. It's like, yeah, but this is stupid. Especially because he's like a very fast guy. So if he's an agile melee fighter, like why would he even? Yeah, if you're an agile fighter, why would you even rely on a heavy weapon? You would probably rely on a fast weapon because you're faster, so you can just stab them, cut their throats or whatever. You wouldn't like rely on something that is heavy. That doesn't make any sense from a martial arts standpoint. So yeah, douchebag training guy that really is a horrible trainer. Kind of goes into this scene where he can't lift his sword. No, but like it doesn't make any sense to force someone that's very, very agile to force them to use a heavy greatsword kind of thing or a heavy sword. It's like being a ninja, right? But you fight with instead of a kodachi, you fight with like a freaking what's it called now again? The heavy weapon. Kodachi is a typical ninja sword, but you have a nodachi. Yeah, a nodachi. Like that would be crazy. Yeah, a nodachi. So kodachi is typical ninja katana, right? A nodachi is a very, very heavy two-handed sword that some samurais used, especially in the 4th century. So that would be crazy, like seeing a ninja guy with a nodachi. That would be like such an anti-ninja thing. That's like anti-armor fighting thing. Nodachi is particularly useful on horseback because so if you're fighting if you're a samurai and you're fighting on horseback, having a very long weapon like a nodachi is used because you can use a sword to cut people on the ground, right, from the horseback. So for example, that's a very good sword to have in that sense. But like if you fight someone in like indoors in like an assassin attempt, like nodachi is a very, very tall katana. So you can barely swing it inside a building, right? Like inside like a corridor or whatever. It's really bad there. Kodachi is a very short sword you can stab someone with. Yeah, it's like it doesn't make any sense. So I'm just saying, hopefully Boji gets like, a better weapon, a better trainer. Freaking douchebag. I don't want to see that bastard again. Horrible person. And then last episode he looked like a nice guy. Oh man, he betrayed our trust there. Freaking bastard. But anyway, yeah, this was an amazing episode. Episode 1 I wasn't really sold, but now I'm like, this might be the best anime. The KAGE backstory was fantastic. Really was, yeah. The KAGE backstory was just amazing. I think especially when he was holding the hands. Again, when he was hanger holding the little guy there, He was like, Dad! Yeah, that was... Oof. That was some heavy stuff, man. That was some heavy stuff. Anyway, now we're gonna watch Platinum Man, Death Note's author's new stuff, which is more, people are dying, but I don't really take it that seriously. Yeah, those animes, yeah, sure, people are getting killed, right? But it's like kind of unrelatable death scenes, yeah, like you don't really feel anything. No, but I mean, if you have like a horror anime where civilians are getting like massacred, you're like, whatever, it's a horror anime. Like he's like, his mom, you're kind of like, I want to solve for a minute, but man, that was sad. Yeah, it was so sad. Like, god damn it, man. But it's almost that. Yeah, like it's much more emotional, right? With one character focused on. But anyway, yeah. So Death Note's new anime, The Man, coming up soon from now, which is also a good anime. I mean, it's I think it's pretty good. I like seeing Natsu's ass all the time. So the character's name is Ass. Yeah, N-Ass. So, and she's just showing her buttons all the time. So I can see the author being like, well, she's mostly just an ass. So we just name her Ass. No, it's too on the nose. Okay, let's call her like Nas, maybe? Nas? Yeah, Nas. That's a good name. Yeah, Nas. I'm honestly, they probably named her Nas, right? Because it's only S. Yeah, I'm just... Anyway, that's my soon, guys.